What's up, guys? Welcome to How to Flip a Loop, Session 1. Today I'm going to be taking a loop that was done quite some time ago, and showing you how you can give it new life by flipping it using existing tools that you already have at your disposal. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to play the loop that I have, which is a kind of a Rhodes whirly style piano loop. Really nice loop, nice groove. But sometimes you're working with music and you have to get a bridge, or you need a change, or you just want to go back into your library and bring some new life to some of the loops that you already have. Or if you're thinking about creating on some of the loops that you've just purchased, or some of the loops that you've just downloaded. Let's work on this loop. One of the easiest, quickest ways that you can flip a loop, which seems, probably obvious, but a lot of times people don't think about it, is by simply reversing it and seeing what you get when you reverse it. Now, I'm working in Studio One, and in Studio One, if you want to reverse a piece of audio, you simply hit Command R, and it reverses it. So now you have the same loop in reverse. So as you can see right there, it's already a different vibe. Now, let's flip it back to where it was. I'm going to show you a technique that I like to use when I'm trying to create a change in a groove or a bridge. I use two effects usually. First is a delay, and then I like to use some type of filter. So what I'm going to do is grab an analog delay. This is just a stock preset that comes inside of Studio One. And Studio One actually has a free copy. It's called Studio One Prime, if you want to use that to test out what we're doing here today. So I'm going to take this delay and I'm going to change the timing. Always make sure the delay is synced up so that it will sync up with your tempo. I'm going to change the timing to, let's say, half notes. And then I'm going to turn the mix on the delay up to about 70%. And I'm going to turn the feedback up. So we're going to push more of the delay to the actual loop itself. Let's hear what we have. Very nice. So as you can see right there, it gives it what I call a vamping feel, where it's kind of the same groove that's repeating over and over. But that can break up the monotony of what's happening in the main loop. So let's actually try it out with quarter notes. That's really nice as well. So you can really mess around with the delay on an existing loop itself. Just turn the feedback way up, turn the mix way up, and make sure that it's in sync, and you can get some really unique sounds. I'm going to go back to the half note. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the stock filter that comes in Studio One, and I'm going to drag it onto that loop with that delay. So now I have a delay, a heavy delay, a quarter note with the mix and the feedback turned up, and then I just have a filter. And I haven't touched the filter. I've done nothing. Let's hear what we have. It's nice. I'm going to turn the mix down some a little bit on it. All right, great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that loop and we're going to duplicate it. I have a drum mix from that particular construction kit. And by the way, I'm using a kit number 4 from the Smoke Shop product that we sell on our site at mvploops.com. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same loop and I'm going to just make a duplicate of it. I'm going to bring it down here. And then I'll take my affected version of that same loop and I'll push it over. Let's take our drums and bring those over. And let's hear what we have here. I'll start it in the middle. So there you go. Just with some small tweaks, and that was really quick. We really didn't dive really deep into it, but you can see how powerful just taking your existing content or new content that you might purchase and adding some effects to it and experimenting a little bit can really change the dynamic of what you're actually doing. So what I would encourage you to do is go back into your catalog, or if you're downloading something new, just take some of these stock effects. If you don't have Studio One, you can download a copy from Presonus.com. It's free. Studio One Prime is free. And some of you may already have it if you bought an interface or something of that nature. And just start playing around with some of the content that you have and seeing what you can do to adjust it. All right? I'm Donald Johnson with MVP Loops, and this was How to Flip a Loop, Session Volume 1. There's going to be many more to come, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.